Hello everyone, Donnie Wanders here, and today I've wandered to Ward's Falls. This is a park that's built on the lands of C.E. Harrison, which is a lumber company, and they have taken the falls portion of this of their property out of production, and they've protected it and turned it into a trail for everyone in the area to enjoy. So this trail is about 7 kilometers in and back, so it's a total of 7 kilometers. And we're gonna go explore it here. We are in Cumberland County today, and we're somewhere near, close-ish to Parsboro. So we're just gonna start the trail and see what we find. Just walked in maybe 5 minutes, and there is this cool sign here near the trailhead, and it shows the elevations and profile of this whole area. So this falls that we're about to explore are part of the Cobequid Mountains, and they are quite a wide range over throughout Colchester and Cumberland County. And this is a really cool map. It's exploring how the Cobequids were formed like millions of years ago, and gives you a really neat overview of just how mountainous this area is. I read a little bit online about this trail, and that there's like over a dozen bridges that the Harrison Company has built, and it looks like some of them, at least this one, is numbered. So this is bridge number 3 we're about to cross. A little bit icy, so I will take my time. Look how pretty that is. Okay, this is cool. This is really cool. Come up to a portion of the trail that is indicating which way you're supposed to go depending on your species. So here's the horse trail, which I'm not sure what differentiates a horse trail from a human trail. Perhaps this way is a little too narrow for horses. Not sure, but we're human, so we're taking the human trail. Oh, I know what differentiates. I feel like humans can probably take the horse trail, but horses probably wouldn't do quite so well across these bridges. And this one, bridge number 9. So pretty. Well, I've arrived at the falls. I'm sure you can hear them in the background here. You can't see them right now, but there's the bridge that goes over the North Diligent River just below the falls. And the trail continues on this side. There's a little, oops, right here, little arrow here that shows you to go up that way. But look at this terrain right here. It's all ice. And I just can't figure out a way to get safely up there. I suspect the trail just ends right at the kind of like, right up here at the top of or at the middle section of the falls. But I'm by myself, it's very icy. I've already had a few slips and slides, so I think I'm gonna call it a win to have made it this far today. It's certainly very beautiful, but I think it's important to know when to take a risk and when it's just not worth it. Even if I could get up this icy stretch here, not sure I would want to find my way back down. I'm not sure that I could do that safely. So that's it for me, or this is the end of the trail. It's not it for me. I still have to hike back out, but it is very beautiful here. Most of this trail is very, very easy. It's very gentle. A couple of parts, some of it is like pretty wet right now, a little bit of ice here and there, but generally it's very easy. There is a picnic table just maybe, I don't know, 100 meters below the falls. It's in pretty rough shape, but I did pack a lunch today, so I'm gonna stop here and have my lunch next to the river. I'm just grabbing my sit pad, which folds up, and I'm going to put that on the seat so that I don't get a wet bum. And lunch. So I just packed a bento box of almonds, cheese, chicken jerky that I made, some pretzels, and some mixed veggies. Sit here and enjoy this beautiful scenery. We have come to the only really difficult part of this trail. And that's this slope, which on the way in I ended up just sliding down, which isn't ideal because I'm only wearing like regular hiking pants. So they got wet. They dried very quickly. It's not that cold out, but I thought I would show you this. So there is a rope there to help you, but it's all ice. It's very, very slippery. And then once you get past there, down on the other side, you can see the slope right here. That's also very tricky. And then the rest of the trail is super flat because it sticks to the river. So I'm gonna attempt to walk up this ice-laden trail. I'll let you know how I do when I get to the other side. I made it. So I came down this slope right here, up this slope on the other side, but just came down here. There is a rope there that's tied to a tree, so I just held onto that, kind of pulled myself up and did not slide back down into the river. It was not nearly as difficult as it could have been. I find going down slopes, so that slope was quite icy, more icy on the other side where you have to go down, so that's why I ran into a little bit of trouble there, just like slipping and sliding down. But on pulling myself up was much easier, so no problem there. And then coming down on this side was the snow is kind of crunchy there, so lots for my shoes to hang on to. If I had not been able to make it up and down those slopes, my backup plan was to just wade through the river, which would be very, very cold. So I was glad to avoid that. But, you know, you have to get out of here. And there's no cell phone service in here, so it's not like I could call search and rescue to come helicopter me out or something. Nor would I want to do that for something as silly as, you know, I've crawled down into a gorge and now I can't get out. So no problems at all getting back out, up and down that little icy little slope. And then the rest of the trail is so easy. Like it's pretty flat. It follows the grade of the river. So super easy, the rest of it. And I suspect that when that slope is not covered in ice, it's, you know, it's one tiny, very small little hill. So any other time of the year, I'm sure it's super easy. Anyway, we'll carry on. Okay, I've made it back to the parking lot, no problem. I ended up walking just over 6 kilometers on this trail that goes back to Wards Falls here in Cumberland County. It was a very easy trail. I would highly recommend it because it's so easy and it does stick along just the grade of the river. So you're not doing a whole bunch of big up and downs, other than that one area that I showed you that I had to use the rope to pull myself up because of the ice. But at any other time of the year, I'm sure that is a very little hill. It would be extremely easy. So definitely worth checking this out. If you like this video, you can leave a comment below and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And that's it for me for today. So Donnie Wanders, we'll see you in the next one.